Just a blur of lights below. Silks against my skin, cold like the winter's overflow. The elevator hums a secret only I should know. I pour the crimson ink and watch the city shadows grow. My reflection doesn't mirror what the glass is meant to show. Just a shimmer of a silhouette, a pale and silent glow. Ice in the bucket, heart in the freezer, living for the minute. An eternal teaser. The sky is my garden, the stars are my vine. I'm drinking down the nectar of a life that isn't mine. Midnight ritual in a palace made of stone and glass. Watching every century like a second's breath just pass. Crimson in the crystal, bitter sweetness on the tongue. In the high-rise sanctuary, staying forever young. Oh, the luxury of loneliness, the elegance of thirst. In this golden tower, I was the last, and I'll be the first. Heartbeat, a pulse within the deep tech wall. White marble floors that echo every time the raindrops fall. No clock is ticking here, I've seen the empires rise and fall. But the vintage on my table is the finest of them all. Bitter cherry, heavy metal, hidden in the grape. An expensive kind of prison with no window for escape. Ice in the bucket, heart in the freezer, living for the minute. An eternal teaser. The sky is my garden, the stars are my vine. I'm drinking down the nectar of a life that isn't mine. Midnight ritual in a palace made of stone and glass. Watching every century like a second's breath just pass. Crimson in the crystal, bitter sweetness on the tongue. In the high-rise sanctuary, staying forever young. Oh, the luxury of loneliness, the elegance of thirst. In this golden tower, I was the last, and I'll be the first. Oh, 80 floors above the law of gravity. 99 years of a high-end vanity. It's cold, it's clean, it's beautifully hollow. A dark little pill that I'm forced to swallow. was the last, and I'll be the first. texture like a suit that's custom new. I kick off my heels, let the carpet take the weight. The Skyline's a museum and it's opening quite late. One glass of Cabernet, the color of a secret told. I'm watching how the static turns the silver into gold. My skin is catching signals from the wireless air. A current through the window moving through my hair. Moving through my hair. The ice cubes are clicking in a rhythmic design. Everything is sharp, everything is fine. It's the pulse of the crimson wire, dancing on the edge of the midnight fire. 2 a.m. heartbeat steady and deep, while the rest of the concrete empire's asleep. Oh, feel the wine flow like a digital stream, waking up the senses in a high-def dream. The hum of the refrigerator's playing G minor. No diner open late, but the atmosphere is finer. I trace the rim of crystal with a single fingertip. A million little data points in every single sip. The shadows on the ceiling are the maps I'm gonna draw. Nothing is a mistake, nothing is a flaw. My skin is catching signals from the wireless air. A current through the window moving through my hair. Moving through my hair. It's a pulse of the crimson wire, dancing on the edge of the midnight fire. 2 a.m. heartbeat steady and deep, while the rest of the concrete empire's asleep. Oh, feel the wine flow like a digital stream, waking up the senses in a high-def dream. Step into the red. It's a luxury of silence. It's a high vibration. choose to share. It's a noble feast at the edge of the sky, where the red wine bleeds and the echoes never die. Our silhouettes carved in a timeless frame, writing our history without a name. Ethereal haunting, we are the light, the only fire in a permanent It's a noble feast at the edge of the sky, where the red wine bleeds and the echoes never die. Our silhouettes carved in a timeless frame, writing our history without a name. Feel haunting, we are the light, the only fire in a permanent night. Noble indigo ink bleeding through the sky, the bottom of the glass where the secrets lie. One last swirl of the ruby stain, watching the shadows dance with the rain. Your silhouette is a ghost in the hall. The 4 a.m. silence catches my fall. The heater clicks, a riff from me pulse. Reality's starting to turn and convulse. The heavy air, the scent of the cork, a jagged path, a lonely fork. The world is sleeping, I'm the only one awake, tracing every breath that I didn't take. When the dark begins to thin out and fade, in the morning mist starts washing away. Wet on the window, the fog is so deep. The secrets of the night I'm starting to keep, carried on the notes of the last bouquet. The wine is gone, but the feelings stay. Tracing the frost on the cold metal sill. The city is frozen, the traffic is still. Condensation like a veil on my skin. I'm letting the blue-gray morning in. A single drop left on the table's edge, a silent promise, a hollowed out pledge. Everything's soft, everything's blurred. I'm the only one who has heard the unspoken word. Heavy air, the scent of the core, a jagged path, a lonely fork. The world is sleeping, I'm the only one awake, tracing every breath that I didn't take. When the dark begins to thin out and fray, in the morning mist starts washing away. Wet on the wind. I don't need the moonlight anymore. The sediment of the night settles down before the noise comes back to the town. Just let it stay, let it stay. Watching the day grow, watching it go. Walls are vibrating with frequency low. Nowhere to hurry and nowhere to go. Is the song of the deepest night bleeding through the velvet light from the maroon archive of your lips as the universe finally slips. Promises made in a dream so deep, a secret that only the shadows can keep. Time is a ghost in a lockdown room, wrapped in the silk of this midnight bloom. I see my reflection in a glass of dark wine, watching the border, the vertical line. Your shadow is painted against the tall door, tracing the patterns across the cold floor. The air is a texture expensive and thick, marking the rhythm with every hard flick. No need for windows, no need for the sun, when the long journey is finally done. Walls are vibrating with frequency low. Nowhere to hurry and nowhere to go. It's a song, the deepest night, bleeding through the velvet light from the maroon archive of your lips as the universe finally slips. Promises made in a dream so deep, a secret that only I'll never wake you. I'll never leave. In the space between the breaths, we find eternity. Bleeding through the velvet light from the maroon archive of your lips, as the universe finally slips. Promises made in a dream so deep, a secret that only the shadows can keep. Time is a ghost in a lockdown room, wrapped in the silk of this midnight bloom. Maroon archive, deepest night. Maroon archive. Six-inch still between me and the world outside. I watch the dust move spins where the light guide. The silk on the shades is cooler than my skin. This is the sanctuary where the real ties begin. And some might reach as the corner of the gold frame. I've forgotten this time over human getting in. Just a hum and the cooling pipes in the wall, waiting for the absolute silence to call. It's heavy, it's holy, it's mine. A throne made of shadow and pine. Welcome to the Obsidian Curfew. No one gets in, tracing the movements beneath the paper thin skin. In the heart of the wood, I am the only locked behind a guard. Some of them, my kingdom is quiet. My ghost is a ghost. To your darkness, I offer a silent toast. I clicked the thermostat at exactly 62. The humidity of the tomb is subterranean view. I don't miss the traffic open neon digital glare. There's a different kind of electricity in the air. Heavy velvet curtains draped like funeral shrouds, muffled in the thunder and the weeping of the clouds. I sit the vintage heavy on the island in the soul. Everything is stagnant in this luxury vault. It's heavy, it's holy, it's mine. A soul made of shadow and time. Welcome to the Obsidian Curfew. No one gets in, tracing the blue veins beneath the paper thin skin. In the heart where the void, I'm the only one locked in the door with us in the front. My kingdom is quiet. Step into the back where the colors turn to gray. I've burned all the match that led back to the day. There goes my shadows tonight. Obsidian Curfew, no one gets in. Tracing the blue veins beneath the paper thin skin. In the heart of the void, I am the only law locked behind a door without a single flaw. I came on this boy. My pulse is a ghost. To an darkness, I offer a silent toast. Do you want me way breathe? Static on the floor, the ceiling glass, the city's burning blue. Neon veins are bleeding out, a cold and hollow view. I'm watching every silhouette, every shadow on the street, tracing past the lightning while the world is fast asleep. The silence has a weight tonight, it's pressing on the floor. I don't hear the sirens or the machines anymore, just the rhythmic dripping of the condensations fall while my reflection stares at nothing, leaning on the wall. The lights are blurring, a left foot beat against my skin. I'm waiting for the moment when the heavy dark sets in. There's a tension in the oxygen, a chemical delay for the blue light of the morning washes us away. Infrared eyes in the pouring rain, watching the ghosts in the window pane. Crimson fire and a frozen heart, tearing the digital night apart. Silence is a kingdom, silence is a crown, watching from the clouds while the world is going down. Red pupils glowing in the chrome reflection, lost in the data of a lost connection. Stories up and I can feel the temperature descend. A liquid trail of mercury around the glasses bend. My fingers touch the surface where the raindrops try to hide. A phantom warmth is missing from the hollowness inside. I'm a flicker in the circuit, I'm a glitch within the dream. Life is just a sequence, or at least that's how it seems. Underneath the surface of the pale and porcelain skin, there's an ancient hunger where the electricity begins. I blur in a left foot beat against my skin. I'm waiting for the moment when the heavy dark sets in. There's a tension in the oxygen, a chemical delay for the blue light of the morning washes us away. Infrared eyes in the pouring rain, watching the ghosts in the window pane. Crimson fire and a frozen heart, tearing the digital night apart. Silence is a kingdom, silence is a crown, watching from the clouds while the world is going down. Red pupils glowing in the lost connection. Can you see the glow? Yeah. They call it royalty, but it feels like static. The rain doesn't touch me, it just mimics the way I look at the streetlights. Red on black, high contrast. No pulse. Blood is just a color in a monochrome world. And the banner of the night is finally unfurled.
Watching the ghost in the window pane, crimson fire in a frozen heart, tearing the digital night apart. Silence is a kingdom, silence is a crown, watching from the penthouse while the world is going down. Red pupils glowing in the chrome reflection, lost in the data of a lost connection. Red eyes in the static, watching the rain flow down the glass. Silence is the only sound. Watch the silhouette shatter as the morning breaks through the glass. A crimson reflection in my eyes, memories of the dance that passed. The gold of the horizon feels like a needle on my skin, too sharp, too bright for the state that I've been in. I trace the geometry of the shadows on the floor, begging for the moon to come back through the open door. The weight of the silence is the only thing I hold, while the story of the day begins its past so bold. The sun is a stranger I'm not ready to meet. A still incomplete. One last look at the fire in the sky before I let the velvet curtains cover my eyes. Returning to the sanctuary of the hollowed out night. A brilliant full stop at the edge of the morning light. It's a cold conclusion, a frozen state of grace. I'm dissolving the sun, I'm leaving no trace. Let the dark seep in like a slow-moving tide. There's nowhere left for the morning to hide. In the cradle of the shadow, in the obsidian rest, I lay down the ghost of the light in my chest. So brilliant and cold, a story written in shadows that never gets old. The sunlight is a fracture, the night is the mend. This is where the beginning meets the bitter end. Returning to the sanctuary of the hollowed out night. A brilliant full stop at the edge of the morning light. It's a cold conclusion, a frozen state of grace. I'm dissolving the sun, I'm leaving no trace. Let the dark seep in like a slow-moving tide. There's nowhere left for the morning to hide. In the cradle of the shadow, in the obsidian rest, I lay down the ghost of the light in my chest. The full stop, the brilliant night is over now. Let the shadows wrap around me, closing the book on the door.
stays behind. The elevator is a silence is a glass cage above a city that forgot to breathe. Watch the hands of the grandfather clock, they're trembling but stuck between the now and the forever. We found a loophole in the dust. Stay, stay. Stay, stay. Don't look at the window, the horizon is a flat line. The stars are just spotlights burning holes in the ceiling. Can you feel the gravity pulling at your expensive regrets? It's a taxidermy night in the sky, baby. A labyrinth where the exit is just another entrance. Welcome to the invitation that never reaches the end. Wrapped in scarlet silk, we're beginning again in the maze of the 99th floor, where the clock is a liar and the moon is a ghost. Stay. A single red glove on a silver tray, no owner in sight. A sink of old perfume and burning cedar fills the air. We're walking in circles, but the geometry is changing. The hallway stretches like a spine when you touch the wallpaper. I see your face in the mirror, but the mirror is a minute late. You're sipping shadows from a glass that's never empty. The air is thick like honey, slow and sweet and cold. The carpet swallows the sound of your velvet heels. It's a taxidermy night in the sky, baby. A labyrinth where the exit is just another entrance. Welcome to the invitation that never reaches the end. Wrapped in scarlet silk, we're beginning again in the man's, in the 99th floor, where the clock is a liar and the moon is a ghost. Stay. Look at the clock, it's been 3 a.m. for a century. Do you hear that? The silence is louder than the city below. Take the scarlet card. The ink is still wet. In the lounge of the deep design, we're lost within the Scarlet Line. Scanning the surface of the pain, darkness carved into a frame. I see a twin within the glare, obsidian pupils, a frozen stare. No blinking, no yielding to the light. A black sun rising in the dead of night. The city outside is a ghost, a blur, but here in the stillness I am the curve. Static in the wiring, the hum in the bone. I've built a kingdom on a throne of stone. Watch the reflection, watch it turn cold. The story of a billion years left untold. Deep obsidian in the center of the glass, watching the eons and the centuries pass. No solitude, a high and void. Every trace of the week has been destroyed. Frozen in the texture, smooth and black. A hymn to the eternity that won't look back. My eyes are mirrors of a dead cold star, showing the world exactly what we are. Mineralist heartbeat, a rhythmic ache, patterns of shadow that will never break. Eternity's a color, a charcoal hue, filter in the distance between me and you. I am the artifact, a Nobel Prize, hidden in the depths of these mineral eyes. No oxygen needed, just the vacuum sealed. The only thing left that is sharp and real. Static in the wiring, a hum in the bone. I've built a kingdom on a throne of stone. Watch the reflection, watch it turn cold. A story of a billion years left untold. Deep obsidian in the center of the glass, watching the eons and the centuries pass. No solitude, a high and void. Every trace of the week has been destroyed. Frozen in the texture, smooth and black. A hymn to the eternity that won't look back. My eyes are mirrors of a dead cold star, showing the world exactly what we are. Centuries falling like ash, silence rising like glass. Beyond the biological, beyond the fray, The noble ice will never decay. A cathedral of onyx, a temple of naught. The perfect lesson that time has taught. Against the stem, shadows stretching long, reaching for the hem of my silk dress, dragging on the marble floor. We've been in this hall 1,000 times before. The label's faded, dated 94, but the cork is fresh, spilling something more. I feel the chill of the back hourglass, counting every second as the phantoms pass. The condensation drips like a slow motion tear, while the velvet silence is all I can hear. As the last drop of wine slides down the throat, we're setting sail on a crimson boat. The hands of the clock hit the 12, then they fall back to the start, answering the call of a night in deep scarlet. A loop with no end. Welcome to the gala, where time is our friend. Look into the depths of the vintage red, reflections of the ghosts that the hours have fed. The fireplace crackles with a digital spark, tracing out the contours of the high and dark. One more sip and the world begins to tilt, wrapped in the luxury, the glory, the guilt. I feel the chill of the back hourglass, counting every second as the phantoms pass. The condensation drips like a slow motion tear, while the velvet silence is all I can hear. As the last drop of wine slides down the throat, we're setting sail on a crimson boat. The hands of the clock hit the 12, then they fall back to the start, answering the call of a night in deep scarlet. A loop with no end. Welcome to the gala,
flashing haze, getting lost in the rhythm of the eternal maze. The gears are clicking, they're turning back, painting the white walls a luxury black. As a last drop of wine slides down the throat, we're setting sail on a crimson